That's really pretty. Now that would turn into a blob.
Yeah, the sharp lines would not. Well, actually, he has some. Okay,
They have healed?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's good. That's very pretty. It's nice to see it on darker skin tones.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that. That looks really nice after a year. Mm. Okay. The year, the red looked good.
Oh, it is healed.
Yeah. I wonder how long.
Yeah.
Looks nice, though.
Good.
Mm. Hell yeah, that looks so sick. Oh, see, the color's doing pretty good.
And
6
they know how
months.
to do darker skin, too.
Mm-hmm. It's always important to see if they can.
Yeah.
Because it shows, like, a really great understanding of the skin.
Yeah.
I'm also
You
too
healed a
hairy
year,
for
that's
tattoos.
pretty good. You're too hairy?
For tattoos, yeah.
It does cause a lot of fallout. Oh, that back piece is pretty. Mm.
Oh, did you just book?
Yeah!
It said booking.
I wish.
Jesse, hello.
Jesse, are we
Oh, and
live?
Bryce. Oh, yeah, we're live.
Oh, shit.
We were live that
Yeah,
entire time.
whoopsies.
Whoops.
Sorry.
Entire
Hi.
time. Live. Hello.
Getting
I need to
distracted by
change that.
tattoos.
I need to
I
fix this
know.
thing. Yeah, we were talking about tattoos and what we would get or who we would get it from. Yeah, so there you
Yeah.
go. Hello, team. Let me know, by the way, about audio, because audio is... What an orange stream. Yeah, we are a bunch of
look
orange.
at that. I'm
This
messing
is
it
goldenrod, okay?
up. Oh.
I mean, mine's
Sorry.
like orange and yellow, so...
Yeah.
It is so orange. It's great. Hello, team. Everybody. Hello. Welcome back, friends.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for having us.
It's been a while.
Thank you for having us, Mr. Anthony.
Did we
Mr.
play
Witcher.
last week? No, we took
No.
last week off.
No.
Yeah, you said
Yes.
you'd get tired of us.
Dude, we would have spent every day for 5 days together.
I know.
We would have spent Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Did we do anything Monday? I don't think we did anything Monday.
No.
Nope, so 4 days. Oh,
Guardian.
time.
Guardian Ashes, what's up?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Aw, Jesse, you're gonna watch? Hell yeah.
Oh.
You plan on actually watching? All right.
Fuck
Well,
yeah.
just so you know, this will be the first time that you and I have experienced this case because this is brand new for me.
Yep.
Yep.
Look
Amy's
at me.
done it. So,
I know it's gonna happen.
yeah. So, how many cases have you done in this game? You did this one for sure?
I've done this one. I finished this one. I'm pretty sure I finished the next one.
Okay.
And then I was on the 4th one.
So, at some
Damn.
point,
At some point, it'll be new.
you will have new stuff.
At some point.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
At least it'll be... You hurt your thumb playing too much? Yeah, you were telling me that you got cramps in your hands.
Carpal tunnel.
Yeah, don't get cramps.
Beware.
Do the
Oh.
stretching.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is the
yeah.
stretch. You do this.
Do this.
And then upside down. That's what I do for lashing.
And then this.
Mm-hmm.
And then this.
And then...
We should do a yoga session or a stretching session during the 24
100%. Let's do it.
Bring our yoga mats
I
and
am
we all
so
just
down.
I'm in. I have a yoga mat.
I'm
It's over there somewhere.
very into it.
Let's do it. Who's leading?
It's the health and wellness corner. Oh God, no.
I
We
think
will watch a
you've done it
YouTube
the
video.
most.
We can throw up a YouTube video. Everybody drink water?
Okay.
Oh, do we? Okay.
Oh,
well, yeah, we will definitely drink
water?
water, and we'll do the stretches.
I've drank like 5 cups of coffee today.
Oh, yikes. That's a lot of coffee.
Mm-hmm. Well, because I made 5 cups and then I was the only one home, so I drank it all.
You made 5 cups, and it was only you.
Yep.
You could have delivered it to Tyler.
I could have. But do I love
You,
him
like,
that much?
come to Tyler's work with the hot little coffee. I made too much. I drank a little bit too much. All right. Well, why don't we get started, friends? Boop. Okay, so
Ouija.
when last we left,
When?
do you remember what happened? What happened?
We finished our first case so quickly. It almost took us 1 try.
Almost.
Just kidding.
One session. One
It
session.
took a long time. But we finished our first case. We discovered that we have a secret desire to be a lawyer. And I don't know anything about our second case. I think that's where we left off.
We haven't even started yet.
Yeah.
Usually I'm the one who's like at the point where we can play, but you guys were like, we should just wait.
Yeah.
We should just wait. Because we don't know how long that's going to be, you know?
The opening sequences sometimes are long. Especially if we're reading them.
Continue adventure. All right. The Adventure of the Unbreakable Speckled Band.
Oh.
That's the name of this adventure.
Yeah, all the cases are plays off of different Sherlock Holmes stories.
Got it. I wish I was more of a Sherlock Holmes buff, because I don't recognize any of them.
Don't worry, I don't recognize them either.
Here, I can't read this.
You want to scoot?
Yeah,
Here.
got it. I'm a little better. I feel... Drag. Oh! Much stronger than I am.
Ooh!
Narration.
There's narration?
I waited with bated breath.
Sholmes? Is that what you call it?
Sholmes.
A ventilator, a hiss, and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, slashing
Sholmes.
furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice
Wilson!
reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern shutter, and the room slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently
This is
at one
spooky.
particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band.
Why does he know that?
I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was the most terrible speckled band I had ever seen.
Oh, speckled band. Like bands on a snake. Okay, I definitely thought speckled band was...
A bracelet?
No. I thought it was a marching band. I thought when they meant band, I thought they meant... Yeah. Oh, cool, we get a cutscene!
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed. No marks to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a locked room mystery. In his final moments, the victim
Yeah, legit.
Almost certainly with the ink from this upset
Is
bottle.
ink normally purple?
A Russian word. So the victim was a Russian man then. And the letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time.
Compos mentis?
Extraordinary script.
I don't know.
Evidently,
Probably alive.
penned by the same hand as this message.
Like
In
comprehensive.
fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality.
Wait,
Wow,
wait,
what
what
makes you say
is he
that?
doing? Oh my god.
This paper seal was placed just prior to the incident by the victim himself, I would venture. Well,
Oh.
what have we here?
Was someone hiding?
Oh,
Who are you? And what do you think you're doing here?
No one
Da.
must touch before maritime police come. We must wait. That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
4, 3, 2,
Don't be
1.
excited. This is murder. And it can be
Murder.
from inside.
Murder.
Ah yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
She's an English accent.
Who are you, and where have you come from? I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world. Sherlock Holmes. I believe you must have heard of
They couldn't get the rights.
No. Herlock Sholmes.
Herlock Sholmes.
Yeah, they were like, can't get the rights? Well, it's not Sherlock Holmes. It's Herlock Holmes.
Herlock. Yep.
Herlock.
That's gonna be the
Herlock.
next movie. I assume this is me, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ugh. My head is throbbing. What's going on? Something's not right here. There's trouble in the air.
You the one locked in the closet?
100%.
No way. We're accused of another murder?
And that's this whole game, is just we're gonna keep getting accused of murder. Wait. I can't move. Oh, fuck. Ah! What the fuck? Why am I in fucking handcuffs?
Love these additions.
Alright.
I think that'll be you.
I think this will probably be you.
My partner? Is that who it is?
No, I don't think this is the partner.
No partner.
So, you wake up now.
Oh, never mind.
Oh, sailor.
We've had to drag you out of the boat.
Yeah.
I do not believe how you cannot wake up. You are a true cold-blooded man.
You? Huh? You found me then?
Da.
Really embodied this character.
We
Yes!
found you. Now you pay. Criminal.
No. So good.
Oh my god.
How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe?
Ugh.
I can't do a German.
Sorry?
Now you have been found. It is time to admit your crimes. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is,
No, no. I'll tell you everything. Who would that be?
I to be honest, I don't remember.
I mean, this is probably Sholmes.
Still you there?
Oh. There's only one thing I'd like to know from you.
Oh, that's good.
Yes, yes.
Isn't that?
Or is it me?
Oh, it's you.
Why did you do it? Why did you take his life?
Oh, even she's turning on you.
Miss Susato? Wait. What did you just say? Take his life? Period question mark? Where is he? Where's Kazuma? Oh fuck, did we kill Kazuma?
Is Kazuma dead? Ah, you pretend you do not know? You are a wolf in sheep's pelt.
It can't.
Kazuma is not dead.
Kazuma cannot have died.
Keep going.
You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses.
What?
Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago.
Fuck! No! I like Kazuma! He had a fucking sword! And the best accent! And the best accent known to man!
And that's why I was like, oh, you're gonna play the new character.
God damn it! Really?
Like he was a partner.
Oh no, Kazuma!
Yeah, I remember getting to this part too, and I was like, no.
They killed off Kazuma immediately? Dude, why do they do this in every game?
I mean, it wasn't
in the first
immediately,
game,
it was 8
Maya
hours
Fey is
later.
dead. In the second one, your mentor's like dead. And then in the next game, Maya's mom's sister is dead.
Your aunt.
Your aunt.
Her aunt.
Like what is going on? Why can't these people have normal lives? Fuck.
This makes me so sad.
I'm really upset.
Here, in this very cabin.
He's
That was bolted shut from the inside.
He's predominantly on all of the box art. I thought he was gonna live the whole time.
Damn, dude.
He's on the whole box.
Damn.
What the fuck? Wow.
Nope.
Okay.
Wow.
His body.
Please. Do not try to tell us you were doing this terrible thing in your sleep.
Love this.
Kazuma's
The one that
Dead?
changes every 5 seconds?
Yep.
Yeah.
but he can't be. And these handcuffs. Surely you don't think
I have to know.
And this is when we run at Susato and just choke her with it.
No.
It turns out it was us all along.
Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? Answer me, please.
No. No! I'm actually upset that Kazuma's dead.
I am too.
Do we get to take his headband at least?
And his sword?
And his sword?
How's he gonna go to Great Britain?
You'll have to
Yeah.
play
Be
to
a lawyer.
find out.
Fuck my life.
Who would want to hurt Kazuma?
Obviously not us!
That is the question.
Susato? Did you do it?
Was it
I'm innocent.
lover's spat?
I'm innocent, I swear.
Is another English? Is the same English woman? She's back to finish the job. It was just short 2 weeks ago.
2 short weeks ago.
Oh, 2 short weeks ago.
Kazuma, it's too soon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you sure about this? We won't get in trouble?
Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else do you come to England without me to study?
It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier, though. The way that Russian crewman tossed your traveling case onto the floor, I thought I was gonna die.
Yes, I still can't quite believe that. I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You must be even less of a man than you look.
What?
Woof.
Damn!
Woof. Thanks, best friend.
Hey! Honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body.
Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain.
Holy shit.
But if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you.
Does he have a chicken bone in the corner? Was he eating a steak? The luck of a
That doesn't
Oh,
look
yeah.
like a
regulation
regular
steak?
beef steak.
No, that one's a not regulation steak. That's why it has a bone.
Gotcha.
Ugh, I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway.
They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure.
What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady?
From our faithful judicial assistant Mikotoba, you mean?
From your close friend, more to the point. Surely we can confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away.
No, but if she knew what we'd done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this.
I suppose so.
Anyway, it's about the time that steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin.
Back in the box you go!
I know it's cramped, but you better get in there. I think it won't be for long. And anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be a breeze.
Yes, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason?
And I'll shoot him.
Oh no, was it Kazuma that opened it?
I'll kill him.
Ryunosuke, are you ready?
Oh.
Stop worrying.
Oh, stop
that's it.
worrying.
Yes.
Yes?
I tell you what, why don't you write "keep out" or something on this piece of paper?
I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Bobby?
Bobby, I'll tell you what. What?
Then I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you're inside.
I don't know. It's bothering me. We've only been at sea for about 15 days. How can this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together. Adventure.
We leave you at next port. Stay quiet until then. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Ooh, murderer.
No! I'm not a murderer!
Da, you said before, you said you'd admit everything about your crimes.
No, that's not right. I mean, yes, I did stow away on the ship, but murdering my best friend?
No one else could have done it. Admit the truth.
Susato-san? Please, tell me what happened. I need to know.
Very well. But there is something I would like to ask of you too.
Ugh, those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. Like Amy. I've always known Amy was evil since day one, so... I mean,
Since after day one.
yeah, since the night of day one. This nightmare is getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try and find out what really happened. Okay, what do we want to know?
Oh shit, I don't know.
I feel like we need to know about the death.
Sure.
My best friend's dead. He really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. Where are my handcuffs? And these handcuffs? They think I did it.
She
They
has a
think-
spare tie somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I have many spare ties. They think I'm Kazuma's killer.
When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside.
What do you mean?
Well, there's no access to the cabin via a porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls.
What?
Or, to put it in another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin. Or do you have some other explanation?
Yeah, that vent up there.
There is a vent up there.
Yeah.
Eagle eyes. Those eagle eyes, Ryunosuke.
This is impossible. How did he die then?
And how did you not know?
Yeah, what happened exactly? Well, I mean, I assume my character was knocked out.
In
They
the closet?
They like gassed the room or something.
Oh,
Because he just woke up.
Because I woke up in cuffs.
true. That is a split personality. That's a psycho killer. And it was him who shot in the first case anyways. He just got away with it.
Oh shit.
His alternate personality. was-
The ending case is just connecting all the cases together, finding
for
out
you to be
he's
the bad guy. Yep.
Are you still going to deny the charge, even despite the circumstances?
Please, Susato-san. You have to tell me.
I don't gotta do shit. The cause of death is still undetermined.
They don't know how he died?
The ship's doctor is examining the body, but of course he has no post-mortem analysis experience. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call.
I'm waiting. I thought you were going to drink water when I pressed A, but then you immediately put it back down. And I was like, I'll just wait. So presumably, that means that there was no obvious external signs of injury then.
That's true, yes.
Incident.
Can't anyone tell me what actually happened here in this cabin? I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma?
Presumably that's something you know the answer to better than anyone.
Ooh, the shade. Ow.
Please.
Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all.
Well, yes, I was, but...
He would always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning.
Yeah, wasn't she in a relationship with him?
I don't know if they said that outright,
Okay.
but they did say they were close friends.
What was that on the floor?
I was waiting outside his cabin, as I have every day so far in this voyage. But this morning, he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't.
Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door, I wonder?
I knocked, but there was no reply. Then I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. The crewman forced the cabin door open, and when we managed to get inside, excuse me, there was Kazuma-sama, collapsed on the floor.
I'm actually upset.
I am as well. Definitely my favorite character so far.
He was so good. Why couldn't they just kill off Ouchie?
For real.
Like, kill that guy.
Because then his family line wouldn't go on to make...
He's got kids?
Pain.
He's got kids?
Yeah, he was like 50.
Yeah, yeah. And the white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow.
I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe.
It is. I agree with you.
This is all very hard to believe for me, too. Trust me.
Now I've told you everything that I know. So it's my turn to ask you a question.
Yes, alright. Ugh, my head feels so heavy. It's still like throbbing like anything.
Yeah, just do it in order.
Yeah, usually these prompts you'll want to go through everything anyways.
Yeah.
Why are you even on board of the ship, Naruhodo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you?
Oh. Yes. I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin this entire time.
I had no idea. But how could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing?
Without him noticing. No. That would have been impossible, obviously.
Yes, of course.
I really like their transitions. Because in the previous games, they just go, like, instantly into the pose. There's no, like, animation between.
I see.
So this is kind of cool. Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together.
Gay. He actually asked you? But why?
I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself.
Because we love each other.
I don't understand. He needed the support from his loved one.
Yeah. Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me into England with you? Doubt.
It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial.
That's when I fell in love.
The way you slammed your fist down.
The way you pointed.
I think I told you then, didn't I? I thought you ought to become a lawyer yourself.
Well, yes, you did say that. But I didn't think you were serious.
You have a talent for it. I can assure you of that.
But I've never really thought about becoming a lawyer. Well, why are you in law school?
Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of cultural development, the center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there?
Well, no, definitely not, except for my friend dying.
But on a personal level,
I died.
I love you.
I'm in love with you.
If you were to become a lawyer, then...
Then what?
Nothing.
No, Kazuma? Then what? What, Kazuma?
Then we can't stay together.
Tell me before you die.
Yeah. God damn it. Huh? Eh?
I can't confess until the end of the game.
Damn it. Somebody use Revivify. Revivify.
Somebody, 100 gold diamond. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Cough it up. 300 gold diamond? Might be
300.
Yeah.
I just went through that.
Kazuma-sama he was always saying the same thing.
I never got to the point.
That he wanted to change his Japanese ecosystem.
He was always saying the same thing. Nothing.
He was always saying the same thing.
He would just tell me nothing as we would walk in the halls. He would talk to you about something, but like it was not worth it. No, he would just say nothing over and over again. He'd go nothing. Nothing.
And then he'd sigh dreamily and say,
Nothing.
Rinosuke.
Rinosuke. Nothing.
And I never knew why.
Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you.
What? Yes? Maybe?
How romantic.
But something's still bothering me a little. Isn't he supposed to be romantic with me? Where's his headband? The look in his eyes then. It was darker than I'd ever seen it before.
Stormy.
So hot.
Like the steez. Like the steez?
Like the steez.
Like
Like the steez. Those stormy steez. What's up?
Hey, friends.
Hey, friends.
That's us.
Jesse, can you hear us?
Hi, Jesse.
How's the sound? Is everything good? Did we have frames that dropped?
What did
Frames
we
that
do?
drop?
What happened? What happened?
But it's okay. They're back. What's up? Oh, you're killing me. God damn it. Always talking about nothing.
Nothing.
Damn it, we know how she feels now.
Yep. Susato-san, I'm sorry we kept it a secret from you. My stowing away on the ship, I mean?
If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association.
Boom.
Exactly what it
She's got you pegged. That's exactly right. Word's perfect, in fact.
If you're not the culprit, then tell me, what happened here last night in this cabin?
Well, the thing is, I don't really remember. It's like when I picked up the gun, I didn't remember that there was a lady with a goose on her head. Kazuma's brought me something to eat like he always did.
Did he poison you?
No,
he knew the murder was gonna happen.
He didn't poison. No, he was getting food for himself, and somebody was gonna not poison him, but what's it called?
Drug him.
Drug him. And then I got myself into the wardrobe there, just like I always did. And after that, I fell asleep.
Fell asleep?
Fell asleep.
That's what I just said.
Fell asleep. Yeah.
So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed?
Well, yeah. I know it sounds unbelievable, I really do, but it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament.
I mean, they put handcuffs on you while you were asleep, and you didn't wake up.
Yeah, I know, they should have noticed that you were passed out, like knocked out.
Maybe they were just like, oh, look at him. He's so satisfied with his kill. He's just sleeping through everything.
They spit on
He's
you.
He's got breadcrumbs all over him. He's like, he killed the body and then ate himself into a stupor. And for some reason, my head is still throbbing like anything.
Really?
What does that mean, like anything?
Like anything. Like anything throbs.
Anything.
Anything throbs all the time.
Is something wrong? Well, yeah, my friend's dead.
Oh, no, it's... Please, forget it.
Susato-san, you have to believe me. I didn't do it. Twice in a row.
I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there's no one else who could possibly have done this.
Kazuma, I don't understand. Why?
Tell me why.
Why did this have to happen? Tell me why. Arg, I can't take this. Tell me why.
Don't try to go anywhere. You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. You can't allow that to happen.
So I've been stuck in here for 2 weeks. There's not even a bathroom in here.
That's
Oh no.
pee bucket.
Oh god.
There's a several bottle.
Oh no. I'm sorry. But Kazuma was killed right under my nose here. And I didn't have anything to stop it. I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around, my hands tied, while whoever does this walks free? No! I can't allow that to happen.
Well, what do you propose to do then?
I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out who took Kazuma's life and how and why they did it. So I'm sorry, but you're going to have to excuse me.
Hiya!
Yeah!
Oh, she knocked you out.
Oh, she's got Aikido. She threw us. She judo threw us.
Yep.
What the?
I love Susato. That was a Susato takedown.
This is fucking dope. I am so happy right now. Susato is the biggest badass in this game. The Susato, what? What martial art form is that?
I'm going to need you to prove it.
Sorry. Prove it? Period question mark?
Yes, your innocence. I need evidence.
Ooh.
But how am I supposed to...
Have you forgotten already what you achieved just a few weeks ago?
Have you forgotten already?
Yeah, that I was innocent.
Well, not for this one. You successfully defended yourself in a court of law.
I know what happened. I'm ready on it.
Theory,
Yeah?
theory, yeah.
Let's hear it.
The cop, he was here,
Okay.
and he stole all of the evidence.
Oh,
He's taking it home. He got in a rowboat. He came in. He fucking stole it, and he rowboated home.
It's like, I smell a crime.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's why there's no evidence in this room.
we have to go find him and break into his home.
Exactly. We're gonna have to turn the boat around, please. 15 days out. We're gonna need that evidence. Turn the boat
He
around.
rode
Oh
for
my
15
God.
days.
Yeah. Ah, I see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. I have to get Susato-san to believe me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of awful crimes.
I'll show you evidence. Stick this over the doors of the wardrobe for me. It says keep out in Japanese, so I'm not sure the Russian crew can actually read it. Yeah, it's that. It wasn't broken.
Okay.
Yes!
Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors?
Oh, yes, it was. I remember clearly.
I thought so. Kazuma would put it in place whenever I went in there to sleep. Just in case the cupboard steward or some other crew member decided to look inside. So naturally, he did the same last night as well.
Yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you peeled that sign from the wardrobe doors before he opened them.
But if I were truly the culprit, I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the door from the outside on my own. You could have.
How?
You put a piece of string between the two, and you close the wardrobe with the string coming through, and you pull the string, so the string pulls the paper to stick onto the wardrobe door. Which is exactly how they got that lock open. Or close the lock.
Like in these theories, they're wrong, but yes, that's quite true.
There's another investigation game that they had the lock door theory in. No. Was it Ace Attorney? When Phoenix is a bum.
Oh.
The first case in that.
Yes, I think so.
It's not Phoenix. It's what's his name?
Bunny.
Apollo Justice.
Yes, Bunny.
Yeah.
What?
Apollo Justice is like his
His-
predecessor.
Oh, I see.
You know how some anime characters have the like doop?
Yes.
He has a doop.
He has a double swoop.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah, we're just upside down.
I love when you're still upside down. I mean, when I was in judo and I would get thrown, I would just wait here until until practice was over.
Somebody threw you right side up again.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Oh no, that's you.
in other words, it's impossible I killed Kazuma.
Dun, dun, dun.
Psycholock, break. There's no Psycholock in this game, is there?
You can't ask these things, Anson.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, even if you are sprawled hopelessly on the floor,
It's another mechanic in a different game.
I see.
You delve into people's souls.
I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you.
Thank you, Susato-san. Now, do you think perhaps you could help me out?
No. Your hands are handcuffed. Your feet aren't.
Yeah.
Girl.
Or maybe they are. Well, in light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here, at least.
What authority does she have for that?
With the Susato throne.
Yeah, exactly. That's her authority, is the fact that she can beat the shit out of us. Thank you. So you finally believe me?
I'm sorry, but no.
What? ¿Por qué?
I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you used some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position.
Well, I already proved it. What does she think I am? A magician?
That's exactly what you are. For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here.
Yeah, that's a
I'll
good
do the
beat.
same.
Alright. Let's get to work, Susato-san. Susato-san.
Please don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts.
Oh.
I shall be watching you to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example. Hey, right
Yeah,
side up.
right side up crew now. Right side up. Well, anyway, I should make a start on investigating in here. Examine everything I can. Kazuma, I swear, I will avenge your death. I'm gonna stab somebody with a sword.
We love a good avenge story.
Okay.
Oh,
Real quick.
new mechanics.
Ooh, look at this.
So now we can look around the room.
Heck yeah.
You can examine different things, and first thing I'm gonna examine just real quick is
Is that regulation steak? Oh.
regulation sword. What?
There's nothing on this table at all. The plate and cutlery are all over the floor for some reason.
Yes. Strange. Last night when I went to sleep, I'm sure everything was still... No, wait a minute.
What is it?
That's funny. I can't seem to remember anything about what happened after dinner at all.
Very interesting. So then perhaps you are responsible for what happened to Kazuma-sama.
No.
Oh dear, that won't do.
Oh? What's the matter, Susato-san?
Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused, I forget to look around properly.
Yes, and that's not good.
I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard. Are you, Naruhodo-san?
Well, fuck, she's throwing shade right now.
Yeah, she is. She's pissed.
She's giving you a tutorial lesson.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're careful to look all around using arrow, aren't you? D-pad, aren't you? Now, let's investigate all corners of this cabin.
Yes, let's do that. I suppose my field of vision has been rather small until now.
I can look around?
What?
I just want to get the sword and then we can do other stuff.
That's Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it.
Did him little good.
Woof.
Yes, he was always saying that a Japanese man's katana is his soul.
I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on this ship. Yeah.
I suppose that shows just how important it was to him.
Just like you were.
And now he's gone, and I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet. Let me put this sword in my pocket with my sword, with my hands
Spirit
bound.
of justice.
That was a game title.
Yes, it was.
What?
That was a Ace Attorney a title,
Yeah.
Spirit of Justice. Speaking of which, that box set's really good. The music's really good. All right, do we want to look around or do we want to talk to her first?
No, let's look around.
Okay.
Oh,
That's what they're
go
teaching
brown.
us.
Okay.
Let's look at the message.
I
on
also
the ground.
like
Message
that
on the
they
ground.
have the check marks now. If you go over the sword again.
Yeah. It'll show what
it'll
we
be
bought,
like,
what we
this
looked at already.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
They
like
didn't have
that.
that before. You'd have to be like, did I check this already? Did I check this already? Is this new?
God.
Did Kazuma write that before he died? It looks like it was written in ink.
He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. A paper.
Looks like Vaporeon.
A paper. Then I suppose he wrote this message by dipping his finger in the spillage. Poor Kazuma-sama. No doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine it.
Almost.
I
Almost.
suppose he was trying to leave some kind of a clue in his final moments. I'm sorry, partner. I'm sorry, partner. But I can't read your writing.
The Kurare.
Karare.
I don't think that's Japanese, Naruhodo-san.
What? Then what language is it?
It pains me to admit it, but I don't know.
It's not a foreign script that I'm familiar with. What does it mean, I wonder? Okay, I want to talk to this guy real quick. Perhaps she should see what this Russian crewman makes of the scene of the crime.
I'm just gonna go to my bag real quick.
Yeah,
Go.
all good. Excuse me.
What?
I was wondering how it's going. The investigation, I mean.
Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes, but it is not true, I see.
Sorry?
The criminal asking investigator for information about his crime? Very funny.
Oh. It wasn't supposed to be a joke. He doesn't appear to be laughing either. He's convinced you're guilty. He might have useful information, though. Just, I have to keep trying. So, last night, did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
Niet. Of course not. Now back to corner of room and make silent.
I love what you've done with this man.
I say no more to you.
Did I hit a nerve? Just for a minute there, he seemed a little flustered.
Uh-oh. He's covering up something.
Alright, what are we looking at?
I don't know. What's that sign say?
This sign?
Sure.
Or was
I
the one
meant
that
the
was
red
next?
one.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
I hit the wrong button. These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Burya. Burya.
Weird.
It is essentially a list of requests from the captain to all passengers on board. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in cabin. You okay?
You made it.
Limbo.
Good job.
Thank you.
There we go.
I was gonna go the other way, but I was like, I don't want to show my button stream. Other way.
Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabin. Pets are also strictly forbidden. You know for a fact that this Russian sailor has a pet.
For sure.
Which is why he's...
Oh, what kind of pet?
Cats that get on counters.
That eat bagels.
Fucking cats eating my bagels and getting on counters. God damn it. What? Why are you staring at me?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking. Are you more of a dangerous object or a pet? Damn,
Get fucked, Naruhodo. Damn. She's railing you over and over again.
I can't decide.
He wishes.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go.
I do kind of ship them.
Yeah, honestly. Nothing like
Well,
trauma bond of a friend murder to bring you together.
Well, they're definitely being shipped.
Hey! Hey!
Well, one thing's for sure. I'm getting pegged. Either way. I wasn't supposed to be in here. Alright.
Alright, what's with all the fallen books and shit? Let's just go in order.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, can you look at it?
Yeah. The books have fallen over on the shelf. Look. They're all toppled the same way.
And what's this? A statue of some god of the sea? Though he's fallen over as well.
Yes. And almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked and everything's mown down? Mown down?
Yeah.
And everything's mown down
Mown down.
at once.
I wonder if... Perhaps it was Kazuma-sama doing his morning sword training, do you think?
I seriously doubt it.
Then perhaps it was you, Naruhodo-san, in a fit of rage.
He's like, yeah, I just forgot about that.
Yeah.
Rage.
He's just Kratos. He just, like, whenever he gets angry, he just blacks out. I wouldn't have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess a few books up in a statue.
Oh, yeah?
Could the way these things have been thrown about have anything to do with the case, I wonder?
Well, I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess.
What?
No!
You're the scene of the crime!
Evidence! Evidence!
All straight. All nice and straight.
But there's books missing.
Also, how would she know that there were books missing from the section?
Maybe they all have the same books in each room.
I'm just gonna click on it again real quick. Oh, okay. These books are provided for the entertainment of whoever is occupying the cabin, I suppose.
And they must be well looked after. You mustn't damage any of the ship's property.
Okay.
That would be like you, Susato. But it wasn't me who knocked them over.
Well, anyway, I feel much better now that they're all neatly lined up. I can't relax when things are in a mess.
Of course not.
Type A person.
What about...
Can you do that?
Sure.
It's Sea Guy, right?
Seigi.
Seigi? Seigi. Seigi, the Japanese word for justice. The brush strokes are straight and true, just like Kazuma.
Yes, his calligraphy was always was a reflection of his heart.
True? Straight? I don't know.
But yet, can you really look at these characters without feeling shame, knowing who drew them so thoughtfully?
She just keeps pegging. She just keeps hitting him.
Boom!
Yeah, just
boom,
keep
boom.
stabbing him. Just keep stabbing. Of course I can. I mean, I'm innocent, so why shouldn't I be able to?
Likely story.
It's literally what she said.
Even though you stowed away on the ship.
Well,
Cosmo said we'd be together forever.
I know.
My fault.
In sickness and in health. Now you're gonna bring that up, are you? I can't win. Okay, we did the table. Did we do chicken bone?
No, do chicken bone.
Chicken bone. That's my dinner from last night. A roast chicken. It was really tasty.
That looks like a turkey bone. That looks like big. That looks like
a
Yeah, they don't look
leg,
like no
a
chicken
human
bone.
leg.
Yes, it was very delicious, wasn't it? But did you eat it on the floor here?
I'm not a dog, Susato-san. I ate it on the table, of course. Which begs the question of when and how did the plate end up on the floor?
But Kazuma-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he?
No, that's right. So he didn't touch it. Which meant all the more for me.
Oh no. Does that mean?
Does that mean he starved last night?
Poor Kazuma spent his last night on this earth with an empty belly.
Oof, heartbreak.
Oh, they both loved him.
It's just too horrible.
Ugh. Now I suddenly have a guilty conscience and an achy stomach.
No.
There's a knife?
My tummy hurts.
Wait, we didn't talk about the knife that's on the floor.
Just
This
to
is
eat
part
the
of
chicken.
dinner.
It was part of the chicken.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
a fucking... Okay.
What's that smear with the purple thingy? What's that about?
Oh, zoom. Enhance.
What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware? Looks like a bell, almost. Whatever the thing was, it appears to have broken clean in two.
Weird.
The glass is such a beautiful color. It looks like a cute little Netsuke fastener from a kimono outfit.
I'm not sure that sounds like Kazuma. He wouldn't have secretly carried a little cute trinket, like, around with him, would he? Why not?
He wanted to put it on his sword. And the mark beside it. What is it, I wonder? It has a sort of brick-like hue.
Yes, you're right. It's like the color of brick, isn't it? Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere in this cabin. I can't, like, look at the down shit that's over here.
Nope.
What about
Can't look at the
Nothing
door,
remarkable.
though.
Yeah.
When I went for help and the crewman forced the door open, this bolt had been firmly closed.
Sorry, yawn. It's quite a small bolt, and not particularly sturdy. And it slides
Sturdy.
sturdy, and it slides across to secure the door shut. But still, the door bolted. There would be no way to get in or out of the cabin. That's for sure. It's no wonder why everyone suspects me. When she glares at me like that, I feel tense all up and down my spine.
I bet.
I remember reading once in a detective novel, the culprit used a needle and thread to draw a bolt across from the outside of the room in a situation like this.
Hey.
Yes.
Yes, that's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself.
Oh, so she's got books in her sleeves.
But the door of this cabin and its frame are made of metal, and they seal together perfectly.
Oh.
No.
So that... Okay, well, I tried.
There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid.
Wait!
Wait.
Okay.
Okay. Theory number 2.
Theory number 2. They threaded a needle through this...
Oh.
Through the
Telephone speaker.
the telephone speaker all the way up, and then pulled the string on the other side. Or
Or.
they left the room, they went into the vent, and pulled the latch shut using needle and thread from the vent.
Or they just left through the vent.
Well, maybe you can't open it.
How'd they get the thread through it?
They put it in there. So, like, they put it around the thing,
Yeah.
and then led it all the way there, and then left it on the inside of the thing, of the inside of the vent.
And then the other side.
And then they went through the other way. They went out the door and left and walked to wherever the vent opens up, and then crawled in the vent and pulled it. There would be no possibility.
I read that already.
I know.
Glare.
When she cares at me like that, I feel pins and needles all the way up and down my spine. Again. Okay, we talked to this man. We did
I think
this
those
thing.
are called butterflies.
Yeah. Okay. We can do the case.
Yeah.
That's a very large traveling case, isn't it?
Yes. It carries a lot of memories for me.
Memories? What do you mean?
Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was brought on board inside that case.
Oh, yes, I see. It says this way up in Japanese.
They're all Russian, so they don't know. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
In which in hindsight, I should have realized the foreign crewmen wouldn't be able to read. I was turned over and over and over, and then I was tossed onto the floor in here.
Oh dear. Being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds.
Well, it was less painful than Susato's takedown. Yeah, get wrecked. I guess we'll take a look at that.
This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing.
London Diary. Poor Kazuma. He didn't even make it to his destination.
Sad. It looks as though his last entry is incomplete.
Which means what? He was in the middle of writing when the incident happened? Let's see what it says. Could be a valuable clue.
Hiya!
Oh no, she's do this again.
That's out of the question.
What?
Kazuma-sama may have departed from this world, but you must not read his private thoughts.
But what if there's something important, like something relevant to the case?
Agreed.
All right. I won't read it.
Glare. Poor Kazuma-sama.
I don't like prying into people's personal matters either, but in this case, it isn't the need for clues more important? What if we look at it again? Will she throw us again?
This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat. Poor Kazuma-sama. Hiya!
Okay.
Out of the question.
We're just letting her practice her judo.
You did want to be thrown again.
Oh yeah. Throw me.
That's all it is.
Again!
Do it again. Alright. We
That's
looked at we didn't really look at the body, but
What about the
There
ink?
is no body.
Like, not the message, but the ink itself? Can you look at that?
no. Okay.
Time to use the D-pad.
Yeah. Wardrobe?
Wow, look at that field of vision.
Wardrobe.
Look at how much more there is.
Yeah. I guess I've been narrow this whole time.
It's some 2 weeks since we set sail from Japan. Have you really been living in that wardrobe the entire time, Naruhodo-san?
I think living isn't quite the description.
Oh, no, I suppose not. Although it must have been rather exciting making this voyage in your own secret hideout.
The trouble was, I never knew when a member of the crew might come in, so yes, I basically did have to live in that wardrobe.
Oof.
And my last night was no exception.
I can't even imagine just a few days, let alone a month.
Yeah, can you imagine the cramp your legs would be in?
Yeah.
But because of that, you had no idea what was happening out here in the cabin. No, sadly not.
This is Yes, it's a bell cord contraption, I believe.
What do you mean, contraption?
I read about it in a book I was studying that talked about life in Great Britain. Large households often have bell cords like this, which you can pull to ring a bell to summon servants.
Really? That sounds almost magical. Shall we give it a little try?
Yes! In the interest of cultural research, obviously.
I love her. I would do anything for this girl.
I suppose nobody comes for lowly Japanese people.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Ouchie.
Ouchie.
No. I'm sure that everyone's just busy, that's all.
No. I think that's some kind of opening for a ventilator. A hole through which fresh air can circulate into the cabin.
Isn't that a little odd?
What do you mean?
Well, this is a ventilator, and if that's what it is, it looks like it must connect to the next door cabin.
Yes, it would appear to. You're right.
But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it should be connected to outside.
That's true. Perhaps it's so that rain and spray don't find their way in when the seas are rough, or something like that.
Oh no, are we getting into like a platform situation where they just filter the air from one cabin into the next?
No.
And so the last cabin in the line gets the worst air?
All the farts just travel through to that cabin.
People fart directly into... Oh, that's horrifying.
All the COVID just funnels into
Ooh,
That's
no.
why cruises are always like
yep.
COVID cesspool.
I do not want to go on a cruise. I didn't want to go on a cruise before COVID was a thing. Now I even doubly don't want to go on a cruise. Doubly.
I'd go for a few days on a cruise again. Oh,
He just appeared.
Excuse me? Who's that? He wasn't there a minute ago. As far as I can tell, looks like he might be European.
European.
A European.
A European. Oh, how did he...
That's awesome. She's looking back.
Yeah.
You've noticed the man too, have you? I have no idea who he is or how he got in here. But he looks suspicious and tall. Suspiciously tall.
Tyler. Naruhodo-san, don't tell me. Do you really not know who that is?
Well, fuck no. I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances at all.
Besides the one that was just killed.
Yep. Well, he wasn't foreign.
Oh, foreign friends.
Yeah.
I see.
He doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very unusual about him. And he's investigating Kazuma's desk. Was he just playing on it? I can't really tell.
Well, in that case, we simply must talk with him.
Am I just imagining it, or does Susato-san look almost uncontrollably excited?
Ooh, celebrity crush.
By the way, I expect you've noticed already, but just in case. If you press A on people when they're in crosshairs, you can converse with them.
Alright then, I'll get that suspiciously tall gentleman in my sights and see what he has to say for himself.
Oh, please do.
Oh, I can't talk with her anymore. Hold on, can I do this though? Oh no, he doesn't say anything different.
He doesn't care about the new guy.
Hey you! Fuck you! Excuse me? Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Shh. This is a critical point in my investigation.
Maybe I should leave him alone? He seems a little unfriendly.
Yes, perhaps that would be for the best.
Rating. Oh,
Oh!
jump scare.
Ah! What exactly were you doing on Kazuma's desk just now?
Elementary, my dear. My dear Yunosuke.
I see. Fascinating.
Sorry? What did you see? Feels like he's looking right through me.
Oh, yes. Everything is clear now. The train of reasoning has run its course. My deductions have crystallized. You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive. Just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken.
He's great at his job.
Clearly.
He's great at his job.
Is this man gonna steal evidence? Are we gonna have to deal with this man stealing evidence or taking it home with him?
Oh no!
Are we gonna have to deal with that again?
Something else with this guy.
Oh shit!
Awesome.
Good old Erlock. Airlock.
There's always one.
There's always one. Maybe
See
there's
the fucking
two.
gumshoe and. Sorry? What?
And now, whilst adventuring toward foreign climes, you find yourself in a most troubling predicament.
Well, at least that's true.
But how?
Ooh, how the deuce did I know that? Perhaps? It was really a most elementary deduction.
There it is.
Hardly worth explaining.
Can you imagine him with like the harshest Cockney accent?
No, I wish I could do it.
It was really what? Is
that it?
Elementary deduction?
It was really I can't do it. Elementary.
Hardly worth explaining.
Yeah, hardly worth explaining.
We're closer.
That's more
We're
Australian.
Let's not.
Yeah, let's not.
Let's not do that.
I can barely.
Where's
do
my
English
mom?
accent.
Mom?
Can't she?
Mom, can you do Cockney accent for me? Yeah, my mom can do a really impressive Cockney
Oh
accent.
wow.
That's
She grew up with a bunch of Cockney people, so.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So that means you can do a British, can you?
Me?
Yeah, you can do British.
A little bit. I'm gonna do my mom's British accent. Yeah,
that's a British accent.
Yeah.
Oh, whenever we have the situation to arise, we are going to London.
Maybe.
Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else?
But of course, a great many things. There is no mystery, my dear madame. For example, you have fled your native land of Russia, being as you are a merciless revolutionary.
Obviously.
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 Ugh.
Obvio.
You leave 16 victims of assassination in your wake, and now travel to England to blow up the Crystal Tower. Where are you getting this?
Do not tell me that is gonna be a future. You know what? There we go.
Okay.
What's the bet that this might be like an actual future case?
Yeah, the Crystal Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it's a Sherlock Sholmes like book.
And when the Berrybond, occupant of this very cabin, discovered your identity, you ended his life too.
What the fuck, my dude?
Yes, I believe that summarizes the facts beautifully. No need to hide the truth now. Nothing deceives these eyes.
Where are your eyes?
Huh? Just to be clear, you're talking about me, are you?
Certainly I am. Do you see another cabin who fits the bill? A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name?
Yes, the dude at the fucking door. I don't even see one person who fits this bill.
So, it's true.
Girl.
Herlock Sholmes, what have you done?
It was you who did this to Kazuma-sama.
What?
And you're plotting a revolution, too.
What?
It's shameful behavior, Naruhodo-san. Absolutely wicked.
No? Listen, there's no way I...
Yeah.
Ah!
Now explain yourself. Tell me everything.
This is ridiculous.
But
We do all of our interviews upside down from now on.
how could you do it?
For pity's sake, open your eyes. I'm not a Russian revolutionary, obviously.
Obvio.
Can't even speak Russian.
Oh, forgive me.
And as for you, what kind of deduction was that? You were just saying the first thing that came into your head.
Ah, but was I not right? Whilst venturing toward foreign climes, you did find yourself in a most troubling predicament. Do you not?
Well, yes, maybe.
Ah, there you have it. You see, you do make... What do you make of that?
Well, to be honest, this ship is en route to England, and I'm handcuffed at the scene of a murder. So I'm not really sure you can call it a deduction. More like plain observation.
Yeah. Indeed. An observation, my dear boy, is the basis of a deduction. My method is founded upon the observation of trifles. You see, I announce my feelings with a brassy certitude. And more often than not, I'm right.
I don't think you introduced yourself.
Ah, my apologies. How remiss of me. I am none other than the greatest detective of the century, known to men and women the world over.
Women?
The world over. The inimitable Herlock Sholmes.
Inimitable?
Inimitable.
Inimitable?
Inimitable.
I've never seen that word. What is... I'm assuming that's like
Inimitable.
high honor.
Hey Siri, what does inimitable mean? A good or unusual, as to be impossible to copy. Unique.
Okay,
Certainly
that makes sense.
Certainly
Has
never met
never been used before.
a Herlock Sholmes.
Herlock Sholmes. Nope.
Herlock Sholmes.
So, it's really you? The actual Herlock Sholmes?
The very same. The inimitable, actual Sherlock Sholmes.
Herlock.
Herlock Sholmes.
Copyrighted.
Do you know this man, Susato-san?
Only in my dreams.
The most famous detective in the world? Naruhodo-san. Of course I do. There's nobody who hasn't heard of him.
You can't imitate him. The one and the only. Herlock Sholmes. What planet have I been living on then?
We must ask him what he's deduced. He will have worked out the entire case already, I'm sure.
Really? Why do I feel uneasy about this? Because he already called us the murderer. So, you're a great detective, are you? As I'm shackled. Doing the quotes thing. Sorry, what was your name again?
Indeed. I'm none other than the one and only Herlock Sholmes.
Oh, I see. You're German? Hairlock, was it?
No, I have no hair. I mean, I have hair, but please call me Sholmes. You can read all about my exploits in this exciting London publication.
Oh yes, Rand's magazine, full of wonderful short stories and interest articles from Great Britain. I never miss an issue. I have it sent from England, specially.
It comes months late.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, here it is. The Adventure of Sherlock Sholmes. So you're the protagonist in the series of short stories then?
Ah, indeed I am.
He's the fucking phony. And you've read so many of your own stories that you're starting to think that you really are a detective?
Make no mistake, I am not the poor, deluded fellow you take me for.
Are you sure?
Your inference is backward.
Backward.
My trusty biographer records my greatest detecting achievements and chronicles them in the magazine.
You have a biographer, do you?
Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Wilson, presently keeping shop in London.
Dr. Wilson?
I must say, thanks to that publication, I've been fantastically busy of late.
So Wilson is Winston, right?
Is it Winston in Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah, I thought so. What's his...
He has a doctor, but I don't think it's
Dr.
Winston.
Wilson.
Sherlock Holmes assistant. Watson.
Watson.
God, why was that?
Yeah, why did
why
we
was that
struggle?
Watson.
so hard? I knew
Dr.
it.
John Watson.
No, Winston is fucking
From
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was like,
and then you got Winston in my head. It's like
Dr. Watson,
Dr.
yeah.
Watson.
My dear Watson?
My dear Watson, elementary, my dear Watson.
Yeah, the delay. Watson.
Yep, we got it.
Why, this very moment, I am returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown.
Really? I can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not.
Deduction, you see, is to me a science. Logical reasoning in its purest form.
A science?
Really?
The astute observer notices even the most subtle of reactions in his subject. A furtive glance, a twitch of a muscle, a slight inclination of the posture. Fingernails, arm sleeves, furrows in the skin. All these things are data. Data.
Data.
Right.
And the trained logician makes deductions from this data in the blink of an eye. The ultimate conclusion is, without fail, the truth. As I demonstrated only a few short moments ago.
How can you look me in the eye and claim that?
So, you see, I have a turn both for observation and for deduction. And fame. That is what makes me the one and only Sherlock Sholmes.
Alright, well, there you go. Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet?
Have I managed to deduce anything? My dear fellow. Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in this most cunning hiding place? That's right. It was none other than the great detective before you now, Mr. Sherlock Sholmes.
Oh, the man talks to himself in third person.
This man is already so tiring.
I see. In other words, I'm in these now because of him.
Good deduction.
When I became anxious about Kazuma-sama this morning, I summoned all of the crew members to force the cabin door open.
Oh, and I concealed myself among their number, gaining entry to the scene of the crime. No one invited me.
They didn't see these goggles as I walked in the room.
Yes, luckily for everyone, the great detective Herlock Sholmes was on board.
Even though he's suspiciously tall.
And the handcuffs seem to be an excellent fit, Mr. Naruhodo.
Ugh.
The very moment I laid eyes on the scene, 2 facts were immediately apparent to me.
Really? 2 facts, you say?
Okay.
Oh, 2 facts.
2 facts.
2 facts! Mr. Sholmes, please tell us. What 2 facts were you apparent that... What 2 facts were apparent to you when you came into the cabin this morning?
Ah, yes. But first, let us be precise. The 2 facts in question were immediately apparent to me.
Dead body and...
Murder.
And murder.
Murder.
Yes, I understand. But what were they?
Allow me to elucidate. The 2 facts that I deducted from a mere momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows. Number 1. The cabin was locked from within, rendering escape of the culprit out of the question. Number 2. The victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance.
This guy.
He's not a very good detective.
Oh, hold on, Mr. Sholmes. What made you think the victim was Russian?
She's all like, he was Russian the whole time?
Yes, Susato was like, oh my god, he was Russian.
Like, who's his friend?
I've known him for so long.
I didn't realize he was Russian.
He came to Japan from Russia.
Observe the dying message left by the victim on the floor.
Rayoploplis.
That is the Russian word for wardrobe.
Do you really think Kazuma-sama could have left a dying message in Russian?
In their final moments, many find their native tongue filling their head. For this young man, Russian.
Obviously. Obvio.
Kazuma was Russian. Was he?
Initially, I considered Garderob may be the name of the killer. In certain Robert Gard, perhaps. But in the interest of thoroughness, I decided it would be wrong to not look inside the wardrobe, there at least.
Where you found Mr. Naruhodo sleeping soundly.
Quite so! I found you, the renowned Russian revolutionary killer! Killer.
Why is that I'm Russian too?
I observed that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted. And if my memory serves, that outfit is the traditional dress of the Russian people.
Oh, your memory's serving something.
Oh my god, see?
Our school uniforms are the traditional dress of the Russian people? I had no idea.
Susato went from being so cool to being so
This
bothersome.
is her one weakness.
So bothersome.
Her one weakness is Herlock Sholmes.
Herlock Sholmes.
I can't get over his name being Naruhodo. Does that mean something?
It means right.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. And
Or like,
I had
that's right, or I got it. Something along those lines.
And I had no idea a detective could get something so wrong.
I took a photograph of the victim and the message that I might analyze it for possible hidden details.
Means understood.
Understood.
I understand, or I see.
They always got that pun.
Oh, Kazuma.
Damn, Kazuma, man. This.
Oh, this was taken immediately after the young man was discovered, before the body was removed.
Yeah, and Kazuma had already been taken away when I woke up. This is the first time I've actually seen him like this.
Sad.
I wonder if the Japanese version, how much they actually say, I understand, versus his actual name.
Oh, they use Naruhodo as like
As
the lettering?
The actual,
yeah? Okay, gotcha.
Are you alright, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yeah, thank you. Photograph. The crime scene has been entered in the court record. Russian word for wardrobe in purple ink. It would appear to have been written in the victim's final moments. Can I ask you something, Mr. Sholmes?
What? Pray.
You mentioned Russian before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said that I was a fearsome revolutionary, freeing from Russia and all that.
Ah, yes. The train of reasoning that led me to the truth.
Would you mind explaining that train of reasoning for me? Do you think? Kochko! Koechko!
Certainly, if it interests you.
Oh, was that your shoe? Oh, okay. I thought I heard somebody. Oh, it was you. Okay. How many times I'm not Russian and I don't speak Russian? Can we talk about your deductions before? The things that you concluded about me, I mean?
The now famously accurate, troubling predicament you find yourself in.
Actually,
Going Australian now.
Yeah. Actually, it was the other details that I was hoping to discuss. You know, like the merciless Russian revolutionary and assassin of 16 part.
Ah, yes. The more sordid details. It was a fairly commonplace deduction. Here we have this morning's paper. The main headline reads, Revolutionary Violin Bolshevik flees Russia in via
Holy
Shanghai.
shit, they look exactly alike.
Are you fucking kidding me? Isn't this just the boat hand that we saw earlier with no beard?
Is it? Maybe. Maybe. This vessel made a port call at Shanghai yesterday, and last night the young Russian was murdered.
Since when was Kazuma Russian?
It sounds like Mr. Sholmes has concluded he was Russian because of what Kazuma-sama wrote on the floor.
It was a simple act of reasoning to realize that the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary.
Simple.
One who would kill the very man who helped him to escape after his true identity was discovered. Yes, you, villain Bolshevik.
No. How could it be me? I don't look anything like this man. I mean, look at his face!
Well, you are a fearsome revolutionary, after all. Therefore, you have no doubt learnt to revolutionize your appearance as well.
This man! This man! He's worse than Gumshoe! He's worse!
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Please!
And, I might add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list. Need I say more?
Well, that's because I'm a stowaway.
Stowaway.
What about the other details? The 16 victims of assassination and blowing up the Crystal Tower?
Ah, yes. The journalist clearly interviewed the man and printed all those particulars in the article.
He interviewed
The deeds the man has
The assassin.
perpetrated thus far, and those he is plotting.
Obviously, he would have.
Yes, everything about this revolutionary Bolshevik was included. There can be no mistake.
Do revolutionaries usually agree to interviews with newspaper reporters, I wonder?
What about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan?
Also quite clearly stated here in the article. Bolshevik has recently returned after a period of subversive activities in a war-torn region of Afghanistan.
Where even is it anyway? This Afghanistan place.
Here, take the paper for yourself, as a little memento of this great deduction.
Oh. Thank you.
I've absorbed all that is of interest to me within its pages, but I see no rubbish bin nearby.
The article about the revolutionary has been entered in the court record. An article of the front page of a Russian newspaper. The headline reads, Revolutionary Vidan Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai.
And you may find the article on the back of page of interest as well.
We need to get you one of those bubble
On
pipes.
the
Yes.
back, we can definitely get you a bubble pipe.
Cast your eye over it sometime if the interest takes you, though you may need someone to interpret.
Should we take a look at it?
Sure.
Take a look at a lot of things.
Oh,
We know who that is.
Pretty.
princess.
That's what's her name. This is interesting.
Have you found something relevant, Naruhodo-san?
Well, no.
This girl's really pretty.
I mean, it
She hot.
looks like it might be interesting. She looks like she's got a goose on her head.
I can't read a single word, I'm afraid.
No, nor can I. But look at this picture. It's just about a beautiful young Russian princess, do you think?
She is very pretty, isn't she? I suppose you enjoy articles like this, do you?
As a matter of fact, I do! I don't know. I can't make any sense of it.
Ah, I'm glad you've noticed this article.
Where the fuck?
He's like, we were in the middle of a conversation, and then you whipped out this paper and flipped it over, and they're not talking about it with Susato. It's like, I need to be part of this now.
Allow me to give you a short summary of its contents.
Oh, thank you. He pops up everywhere. This Mr. Sholmes.
It's about the disappearance of a young lady last night. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai. During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing. She is, of course, the talented young Nikolina Pavlova.
Why are Russian names so hard to remember?
It would appear the woman was in costume when she was found to be missing from her dressing room. Wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured, which is worth some 20,000 rubles.
Oh, how much is 20,000 rubles?
I have no idea, but I'm quite sure. It must be an unbelievable sum of money.
I'm pretty sure that's a really low amount of money.
For back then?
Well, I mean, the ruble is like 15 or 1800 to 1 or something like that.
Wow.
Let's see. Let's see.
History check.
Let's see.
Hey, somebody Google it.
Okay, so when does this take place? What year?
19...
Year.
No, before 1900s.
Before?
Yeah, they didn't even have a justice system.
Near the end of the 19th century.
Damn it.
Dawn of the 20th century, so...
So, no, so you're right.
Yeah,
That's
so
18.
that right?
Yeah,
18.
Yeah,
Oh, hell
end,
yeah.
end of the 1800s.
Fuck yeah.
Let's say 19 ruble. How do you spell ruble? Ruble. I guess we'll-
Roubles, I think that's what it was.
Rubles.
Rubles. Rupees.
Value. Let's see. In 1900. No. No, not 19. No. How much was 10 rubles in 1899? In 1897, $1 was worth 1.97 rubles. So almost double.
Okay.
So that would be in
So $40,000.
$40,000.
Hey, that's a lot of money.
U.S. money.
Darn.
The tiara is the property of Novovich Ballet. It would seem the director is beside herself with worry.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
The company is most anxious to recover both Miss Pavlova and the valuable tiara.
Pavlov's dog.
Yeah, that's what I got too. They've requested international assistance at all ports for sailings to Great Britain.
Could this be another case of a Russian fleeing his or her country?
It does seem to be a Russian thing to do.
They're rushing to get somewhere.
I'm not even gonna dignify that with a response.
Well, she thinks we're Russian now, so we're like trying to leave. Alright, we have an article about the ballerina.
Cool.
Wait,
Wait. Ah, these must be remnants of the glue you used to stick the paper seal on the wardrobe.
that's right. There's pulverized rice.
Fun fact, Christian used to do that as a kid.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
rice was glue,
Yeah.
right? Overcooked rice would be glue.
Well, and then you mash it together and then you just boop,
Interesting.
pulverized rice.
Yeah, I pulverized some of the rice from my evening's meal, and even though it broke my heart.
Aw. Broke your heart? What do you mean?
Remember, I'm a stowaway on the ship. All I had to eat were Cosmo's leftovers. Even a couple grains of rice could meant the difference between life and death.
Oh my. It must have been awful for you, Naruhodo-san. But I have some glue with me as it happens. You're welcome to use it this evening.
Well, now the room's his.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Keep out. You drew the characters for this paper seal, didn't you, Naruhodo-san? They're such bold and vivid strokes you made.
You're looking at a man who came aboard inside of a trunk. Those brushstrokes needed to make a statement. If they found me in that wardrobe, those Russians would have hurled me into the freezing cold ocean.
I'm sure none of the crewmen would have done anything like that.
Except for this Russian revolutionary. Well, I'm not so sure.
They would have forced you to wash dishes in the galley until you were on death's door, or something like that.
Wash dishes until I was on death's door? That's a fuck ton of dishes. Doesn't seem to be anything in his nose.
Oh, that's good. No boogers?
No booger.
No boogies?
How embarrassing to die with boogies.
I mean,
Well-
once you die, you probably also pee yourself, so
True.
that's a little more embarrassing, I feel like. And
That
poop
is
yourself.
true.
I miss his headband.
Yeah. Sad. It's no longer flowing.
It's finally stopped.
Pain.
Heartbreak. It's my number.
Yeah.
Alright. It's all written in Russian. I couldn't hope to read it. But I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a glance at the article. Maybe there might be a picture or two. Before we started talking, you were examining Cosmo's desk, weren't you?
Kazumi. Ah, yes, the victim.
Did you notice anything useful? Anything at all?
Observe, for a moment, the desktop of the victim.
He has a desktop? Shit, computers are a thing now?
We see that the victim was engaged in penning some text.
Oh, so he can read it?
She's gonna let him read it. Yeah. London Diary. Cosimo was always taking notes of the trip. But I don't think you should read his private writings. It could upset people.
Tragic. And something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading.
You mean you've read it already?
It is my business to know what other people do not. Yes, I believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese.
Oh, I see. Well, you're about to know what Susanoo's takedown is.
Oh, is she not gonna do it?
Susato-san? Aren't you gonna throw the detective with one of your trademark takedowns? Susato? Susato-san?
Why would I do that? I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san. What on earth do you mean?
Girl.
Susato! Life is so unfair! What the fuck?
Anyway, to return to the matter at hand, namely, this diary belonging to the victim. It would appear the final sentence is incomplete, as if the author were cut short. Tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray be precise as to details.
Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese.
A smattering, dear boy. A smattering. Sayonara. Bonsai. Mikado. Nado. I trust you're suitably impressed.
I don't know what the last two mean.
I also don't know.
But this diary is littered with complicated-looking characters of which I can read precisely none. Oh.
He does a very good belly laugh. So, what was that showing off about before, then?
If you would be so kind as to show me, I would be happy to read it to you.
She's about to have to throw herself! What the fuck?
I'm much obliged, my dear madame. I'm gonna have to watch more Bridgerton to work on my English accent.
Ooh.
Bring that back.
Are there no British vampires? In
No,
Vampire
unfortunately not.
Diaries?
They're all U.S. Well,
Oh.
that's not true. The
Oh.
originals had an English accent.
Oh.
Could go back, watch
channel those,
some Klaus
channel that.
content.
Yeah. Anyone in Twilight?
Mm-mm.
No.
Well, maybe the Volturi, but they're more Italian, I think.
I don't think I would watch Twilight for its British content.
Yeah, no. But when I was watching Bridgerton, I was like, I had to resist not speaking in an English accent.
You have to watch Downton Abbey.
Oh, that would be a good one.
There you go. My mother loves that show.
Really?
Yeah.
The final entry here in Kazuma-sama's diary consists of just two
Oh,
short
yeah, see
sentences.
the originals.
Yeah.
There you go. You're right.
Who are the originals?
In Vampire
Oh.
Diaries?
I was gonna
Oh.
say, that's not true. I know the
Did you
originals
finish it?
were Europe.
No, I'm on
European.
season 7 out of 8.
Okay.
Ooh, almost.
Yeah, almost.
Almost. What are you gonna do once it's over?
Rewatch it.
1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound.
A whistling sound?
These are very deep waters. Pray, go on.
The second sentence reads, 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
You don't want to see Robert Pattinson's airbrushed abs?
I do.
You and your husband.
Yeah.
The
Jeez.
sparkly
And his
airbrushed
pancake
abs.
nipple. Just the one,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
He's got one pancake nipple?
Sure does.
What's his other nipple?
Normal.
Did he
Maybe
get
the
hit by a
pancake
baseball
nipple is
or
normal,
something?
and the other one is abnormal.
There you go.
Strange. What looks like some sort of speckled band. Oh, this is you.
Yeah, she read it.
A speckled band? What on earth does that mean?
I have no idea. I've never heard that expression before.
It's a snake.
A
The
snake.
ventilator grill, you say?
We're already
The man
spoiled.
was presumably referring to the lattice there on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin.
Yes, the adjoining cabin. Cosmo's diary has been entered into the court record. A diary Cosmo was keeping of the trip to London. According to the last entry he made before his death, he spied what appeared to be a speckled band.
So, I believe I've given you enough to consider for the time being, at least.
Oh, do you have somewhere to go?
As it happens, the victim's writing in his diary have piqued my interest. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe, and if I'm still too long, the seasickness takes hold.
Oh, I suppose you're thinking of investigating the cabin next door, which the ventilator connects to.
Great detectives are a curious breed. Our minds rebel at stagnation. We crave mental exaltation. So yes, I intend to investigate. Hence the truth will become clear soon enough.
Do you think perhaps that we could go with you?
No. That would be somewhat complicated.
What? But why?
A simple glance at your wrist should reveal the answer.
Bastard. Oh, fuck. These.
After all, you're the prime suspect in this matter.
There's no point trying to turn it into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place.
Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as the culprit at any point. Bro. What?
Memory of a goldfish.
What?
Who are we dealing with, Amy? Who are we dealing with?
Hairlock Holmes.
Boy. Yep.
Herlock Sholmes.
Exactly right.
You must be joking. You just said it like only a moment ago.
Dear me, you are clearly misguided. I would have no cause to say such a thing.
Well, actually, Mr. Sholmes, I did hear you say that too.
Is he gonna be like the one who like we solved the entire case and he's like, I knew it all along.
Of
This
course.
led to this thing, and that led to that thing.
That we all discovered already.
You're quite sure? Well, that's very strange.
Oh fuck! Does he have no memory?
I wouldn't have said you had the face of a criminal, you know. Not really.
So what? You were looking at my knees before? Do I have the knees of a criminal? Some knobbly knees I got on right there. Some great detective you are.
Well, anyway, that was then. This is now.
What do you mean?
What I mean, sir, is this. If you are the culprit, then we must play the part more convincingly. Roll over and accept your fate.
Obviously.
Obviously.
This man.
Crumpets.
Tea and crumpets. Now he's just playing being brute. And off he goes, just having laughed at my face, and his humor as twisted as his name. What should you name your new
You have an
alpaca?
alpaca?
Easiest name in the book, boss.
Airlock.
Sid.
Sholmes.
Sid. T
What color
S I D.
is the alpaca?
T S Y D?
What? TSID.
I D. T S I D. Sid.
I want pics of your alpaca.
Yeah, pics. Pics or it didn't happen.
Pics.
Put in the Discord and I'll show.
Discord, I'm howling at the moon.
No.
Oh, we.
Why not?
It's white.
Why not? You can name all your animals Sid.
Marshmallow. Cream. Elsa.
I'm playing Dreamlight Valley, so
Yes.
that's what's on my mind.
Sid's gonna be your chicken. No. Sid the chicken.
They're probably playing a Story of Seasons.
Sid the chicken is going to be CID. This is TSID.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
They're two different Sid.
Stick with the
Llama and Cusco.
The poison for Cusco. Cusco is poison. You can name him Poison. Yzma.
Carl. Llamas with hats.
Llamas with hats.
Those
Llama,
aren't
llama,
all
cheesecake,
hats.
llama, happy llama,
llama, mushroom, llama, duck. I once was a treehouse, I lived in a lake, but I never told the way the thunder and the rain. I was only 3 years dead, but it told a tale, and I listened to the child to the safety rail.
What?
Have you never seen that?
No?
That was like early.
When we were in the airport
Uh-huh.
flying to Texas, she just kept singing it. Just kept singing it.
What is it?
It's like an old video from
early
from
Flash video
2002,
from-
2003.
Oh.
From what's the website? I forgot.
Newgrounds?
Newgrounds, yeah. You know?
No.
Early Flash animation that was viral.
Oh, interesting. And you remember the words?
Yeah. Well, I've forgotten.
Well, it's
some
like
of it,
it's like
but
badger at the same time. Badger, mushroom. It's a snake, it's a snake. Badger, mushroom.
They all just sound crazy at this point.
That's the internet. That's the internet back in the day. You're gonna name all your characters after every new
Pacha!
group?
Name Pacha. Pacha would be a good
Pacha's
alpaca.
cute.
But Pacha gotta be a brown one, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You could do Croc.
I guess Yzma turned into a white cat.
Yzma did turn into a white cat.
Probably she would turn into a white alpaca.
Maybe. You could do it squirrel. Squeak squeaker, squeak squeak it.
Squeak squeaker, squeak squeaking.
Now I just want to watch Emperor's New Groove.
It's a good movie.
Same. Naruhodo-san, what are you just standing there for?
There are only white ones. Okay.
Pacha.
Pacha or Yzma?
We must go and investigate the cabin next door as well.
Well, he told us no.
Is it cold for anybody in here? By the way?
No, I'm doing okay.
Okay, cool. And everybody's good? We're good.
Yeah. After Kazuma spent his dying moments struggling to leave us a clue, you're willing to give up? You're just going to roll over and accept your fate.
I didn't roll. I was thrown.
Susato.
As if you gave me a choice in the rolling over part. I think we still have some investigation to finish off in here, don't we? Let's carry on examining what we can in the cabin while we wait for a chance to slip next door.
Good idea.
Situation doesn't look good for me, but there are still things I can do to help myself. And I owe it to Kazuma to do everything that I can to find a way out of this and bring the real culprit to justice.
Oh, there's another guy in there now.
That's the killer. Is that?
Is something wrong, Naruhodo-san?
Oh, no, it's just that crewman standing by the door. I can't help but feeling like I've seen him somewhere before.
Ooh?
Oh, yes, you're right. He does look familiar. Excuse me, sir.
Yes. What can I do for you? Oh my god, it's the fucking detective. He's here to steal our evidence.
Gumshoe. It's the gumshoe.
He's fucking here! This man is here! Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me! He's
He
here!
was in the opening cutscene.
I knew! He was in the opening cutscene? I didn't recognize him.
Without that blood. coming out
God
of
damn
his
it!
mouth.
This man is gonna steal all the evidence! No wonder why these cases are so long.
You were right. He was rowing. He smelled the case.
I knew it!
Why is he here?
He's undercover!
I know, but why?
Again.
I don't know! To steal evidence! He's undercover just to find... He wants to steal evidence from crimes across the world and bring it all to his house.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh,
Let's see
no.
this shit. What does he have to say?
Oh no, he's back.
Would you guys want persimmon? I could cut some for us.
I would love a persimmon.
Yeah, sure.
I fuck with persimmon heavy. What's easier, going over the headphones or under?
Under.
Under?
There you go. Alright,
Good job.
there you go.
Continue.
Okay, we'll continue.
I got you.
I recognize that face, but it can't be. It is! God damn it. I didn't know you were here, Inspector Hosonaga. Fucking bastard. He's gonna get blood all over it. His entire sleeve is just covered in it. It's just red.
Hello again.
What are you doing here? Stealing evidence?
I think that should be my line. I was so stunned when I saw you. My heart stopped.
Nearly stopped, I hope.
I received some special orders to go undercover as a member of the crew and board this ship.
Why? Again? You certainly seem to enjoy undercover work, Inspector.
Yes, because then I can steal.
Yeah. He's just a klepto, is what he is. He's just a fucking detective kleptomaniac.
He's not solving anything. He's just grabbing evidence and going.
It. He's like, I deduced that you were the killer, but you stole all the evidence showing that I'm not the killer. You stole all the evidence.
What do you mean?
What is this fucking guy?
If there's anything I can do to help you, please ask.
I never expected to see this man on board, yet ever again. But perhaps his presence can help me out of this hopeless situation. Son of a bitch, why is this man here?
Yeah, what are your special orders?
So what are your special orders this time, Inspector?
Yes, and why are you dressed as a member of the crew?
Oh no, his glasses?
I'm so sorry.
Huh?
This is all my fault. I take full responsibility.
Excuse me?
What?
For what? I'm actually upset he's here.
Cosima's dead! He's here!
Dude, we replaced Cosimo with him?
Why?
God damn it!
Why couldn't it have been him?
Dude, how did we replace Cosimo with fucking Herlock Sholmes and this guy?
What are they doing?
Oh no!
Oh, why? My orders were to act as Osagi-san's bodyguard.
Wait, what? And you fucking didn't protect Kazuma? Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
Huh?
It was Minister of Justice Jigoku, who pushed for this overseas study tour to go ahead. And he entrusted me with ensuring that Osagi-san reached Great Britain without being assassinated.
Why? Why you fucked up? So assassinated?
Why was assassination even on the card?
Yeah. How could that have even been a possibility?
I'm not sure. But these are complicated times. There are tensions between the world's greatest powers. Minister Jigoku said we should be prepared for all eventualities.
This